I hope everybody's doing fantastic on this Saturday afternoon here in London, and it's sunny as well. We're getting a hint of spring, which is great news. Haven't been live on the platforms in this format for a while because I've been cooking lately, but I read a very powerful article that compels me to be here today sharing with you what are the top four most impactful factors which have the capability of increasing your life expectancy by as much as 80%. So they could potentially add 12 to 14 years to your life, 12 to 14 healthy years, dare I add. And so these four factors are of utmost importance. And I encourage you, if you are not taking care of them, of starting now, really yesterday. They are the most urgent ones, they are the most scientifically proven ones, they are very powerful. So please look at them. The number one, above all else, and we're all clear about it, and yet not everybody is living by this truth, sadly, is don't smoke ever, if possible. But if you do, quit now, immediately, and give your lungs a chance to recover. It will take some years, but your lungs can recover fully and completely and get back to a state where there is no trace of you ever having smoked. Um, but you must stop right now. That is the number one most impactful factor. The second most impactful factor is to maintain a healthy weight range. So, and in particular, is to prevent ever like escalating to the point where your BMI is in the extremely overweight or obese zone. So and it's very easy to calculate your BMI. You can find a calculator anywhere, and you just type in your height and weight, and it will tell you what your current range is. And really, truthfully, for women in the reproductive age, the optimal BMI range is anywhere between 19 and 20. But in any case, wherever you're at, try and get within the recommended normal and healthy weight range. And I know that it's not all about the BMI and it's not all about the weight, but the science is clear. Carrying extra weight uh, is a burden on our body and makes us more liable for all sorts of illnesses and diseases. And I'm currently researching hormones. It is one of the single most impactful hormone disruptor is excess body weight. So find a way that works for you, but find a way to keep your weight within a healthy range. That's the second most important factor you need to look at. The third most important factor you need to look at is 30 minutes of daily exercise as a bare minimum. And there's still all sorts of mixed information around exercise out there. I'm not saying that you have to go to the gym. I'm not saying that you have to run. I'm not saying that you have to do anything that you don't like to do, but you've got to move your body every single day for a minimum of 30 minutes, excuse me. It's mandatory. It's not a decadent add-on to your day-to-day life. It is the minimum requirement. And like I said, it can constitute of power walking, playing sports, dancing, cleaning energetically, doing whatever sort of activity that really kind of makes you feel out of breath at the end of it. But you got to do 30 minutes of it, and you got to do it every single day. It makes all the difference, and the science is clear around it. The final one, and this is where it can get a bit confusing, this is where it can get a bit confronting, this is where there's a whole bag of different mixed information out there. Follow a healthy diet. And this, when it comes to longevity, when it comes to adding years, healthy years to your life, the science is clear that a healthy diet is constituted predominantly by whole plant foods, foods that come from the plant-based world, eaten in as integral and natural form as you possibly can, as they are found in nature. And I'm not saying that you have to go in 100%. I'm not saying that you have to say never again to other things that you love that don't fall within that category. But the science is clear. The closer you get to predominantly eating whole foods from the plant world, the longer and healthier your life will be. And there's a million different ways of going about this and a million different ways of getting it right. And I know it can be confusing and daunting and overwhelming. Don't think in terms of all or nothing, but just understand that more plants, broadly speaking, more whole plants mean more health and a longer, healthful life. I hope this was um, useful for you to hear it broken down in this way. Please get value from it. Digest these four principles. Look at the ones which are the lowest hanging fruits for you, and just think about what you can do today, not tomorrow or next week or next month or after that holiday you've got planned, today, to start, shifting any of these that you're not doing as best as you could on, shifting them in a better direction. The compounding results of tiny changes over a long period of time will bring forth transformational results. If you want to pick my brain on it, you know where to find me. DM us, send us a message, comment on the video. If you want to download a free copy of my book, where I go into great details as to what our proven methodology consists of and how you can start implementing it into your life, the website is wholeshiftmethod.com. wholeshiftmethod.com. So download it now, make the shift. There's no better time than right now.